Hi! Since a lot of K-pop girl group artists have been coming back with their songs and comebacks this week, I wanted to do a tutorial on how I do my nails for girl group dance covers. First, I'm going to take off my last nail art. I showered since then, so they're loosened now and are going to come off really easily. Then, to get extra hold, I'm going to buff the nail surface with a file and clean it with cleanser. And after that, I'm going to do cuticle work with remover. And I'm cutting off any extra dead skin and drying them off. Now that the prep is done, I'm going to put stripper on before I put the base gel. Before going on to extending, I'm putting on sunscreen to protect my skin from the UV light. And now we're going to go on to extending. I'm bending it and curving it to get the correct shape, and then I'm going to be applying it underneath my nail. After wiping the surface and applying the paper form, I'm going to squeeze a droplet of gel onto the apex, and I'm going to start shaping it. I'm tapping the gel with a brush that's dampened in cleanser, and I'm going to carefully move the gel down to make sure that the area near the cuticle is thin. After getting the shape I want, I'm going to place a small amount of white gel at the top and work it in. Keep in mind that the white is supposed to look wispy, almost like a cloud. It's not supposed to look like a French tip. If you like how the shape looks and if the color is in the right spots, then make sure to cure it. After curing, I'm going to go in and remove the form and then clean up the gel underneath and then curing the underside. Now I'm going to shape and create the length of the nail using a file to clean the sides and an E-file to smooth out the surface. Dust off all the powder and move on to the next finger. My pointer finger is going to be white and my middle finger is going to be clear, and I'm going to repeat that pattern across the rest of my hand. This steel tip is big enough to fit the sidewall to sidewall of my nail, which is the correct size. I'm going to squeeze out the gel onto a dual tip and shape it with an edge at the base. I'm placing the tip in the direction of the cuticle to make sure that there's no air pockets. Now with an e-file, I'm going to go in and do the surfacing and the sides. These two different bits do different things. After finishing up the extension on all of my hands, that was the longest part over. Now I'm going to go in with base gel and I'm going to cure it under the lamp after coating all my nails. This is the time to set up your workspace again and put another paper towel over your desk, and we're going to get on to decorating. I chose gray and purple because these are really common girl group covers. I only ended up using purple and gray though. I'm also using a matte top coat and a regular top coat. I chose 3 brushes, one that's really thin, which is going to be used to throw lines, an angled brush that's going to be used for the French tips, and then also a flat brush to apply gel and cleaning up edges. Here on my palette, I didn't end up using the pink like I said, but I'm making sure to have gray and purple out and ready. I'm dampening my brush and shaping it so that my lines are nice and crisp, and then I'm going to start making stripes on my thumb. I'm going from the top edge down to the corner at the bottom, and I'm making sure to keep it only on the clear section. Make sure to go all the way to the bottom of the nail and make sure that it's fully connected and cohesive. Now I'm going to go on to doing a French tip on all of my white nails, starting with my pointer finger. This took multiple coats, so I'm going on for the first coat and then doing the second coat. Here I'm creating a star using white gel on a dotting tool, and I'm going to create a cross and then add dots and detailing after. Now that I'm fully done decorating the top of the nail with color, I'm going to go on to adding rhinestones and gems. Using builder gel, I'm going to go in and coat the nails so that the rhinestones stick, and when they're cured, they're going to stay in place. I'm arranging 6 rhinestones into a circle, having 3 on each side with my tweezers. After getting the gems in place, I took fine glitters and put them in the middle of the circle, cured it, and then went in with base builder gel again over the gems to secure them. After putting on base gel again, I'm putting iridescent glitters at the base of my middle finger, and I'm going to be arranging a circle with 5 rhinestones in the center. making sure to cure in between. I ended up doing the same design on my pinky, but only using 3 rhinestones vertically. We're on the home stretch, guys. Now we're going to be doing the top coats, and we're going to be curing it and finishing up. My thumb is using a matte coat, and I'm putting matte coat on all of the nails except for the clear sections on the pinky and middle finger, and not covering the rhinestones with matte, covering them with normal top coat so that they still are reflective. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I really liked putting in instrumentals for all of my favorite K-pop girl groups. And if you want to see dance content coming soon, I should have Somi's Dum Dum and Sunmi's You Can't Sit With Us posted. Thank you for watching!